what happens when you die? Is there still awareness?
Yeah.
Or is awareness looking through every different form?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So awareness is always there because awareness was not born and doesn't die.
Yeah, but this being aware, I mean, this is really fascinating to me. This being aware.
Uh-huh.
I mean, who is aware then?
Nobody. Just awareness itself. You see? That's the beauty itself. I am not being aware. I am awareness. Excuse me. So I'm appearing as Bert, being aware.
Okay.
You're probably wondering why we're laughing over something so serious.
No, we really have to calm down now. Okay, but okay, you say that. I mean, I have to believe you. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. No. And it's not a matter of believing me. It's a matter of just realize that right now, no, when all the memory has gone, the name has gone, everything has gone that you think you've achieved, accomplished, conditioning, everything, and you're just here now. What is left? Get rid of everything and just now, just being here. What is left?
Everything that is not me.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not a bad way to put it. So what is left is that you're aware of everything that is not you.
Right.
Right. So so awareness itself makes you think that there is a you until you look at it, and then you find there's never been a you, just awareness.
Okay, but what about the focus point?
That's exactly the beauty of it. You see, the focus point is a frame of reference from which everything happens. See, when I'm looking at you and I'm living life, I see everything from my vantage point, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I am here. I am doing the talking. I am experiencing. I don't know what you experience, but I know what I experience. I know. You see what I mean? So, but that because I put an I to it, which is personal me, in other words, okay? And I made it very personal, so I'm looking from my own point of view, not realizing that everybody is exactly thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I reach a point of total absorption, love, okay, we talk about love, I forget myself totally. I become the other person. Then, therefore, my frame of reference now is still there. The I sense is still there. The felt sense of I is still there. The focal point. But it has expanded
Mm-hmm.
to take in more into my presence, which is awareness, you see? So I begin to feel what other people feel. You begin to understand things you never understood before because you've expanded your field of awareness. But when you talk about expanding the field of awareness, nothing is really happening. You find that there is no beginning or end to awareness. And that's when, and this is why stillness is important, this is when you begin to see that there's no beginning or end to you, because you are awareness itself. So when you're very still and very quiet, I just am. And I am not something. There is just this awareness. And then you reach a point, hopefully, and that's what meditation is all about to lead us to, that you find all that there is this feeling of I am, which is a felt sense. That's all there is. But then you find that everybody is the same I am.
Okay, so I have a problem with this I am because automatically the I mixes up with the personal I.
Okay.
When I think of of situations when I'm totally absorbed in something. Me is not present there. It's just the situation, just what is. And then well, I would put it into the words of isness, beingness.
That's right.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am is
Yeah.
isness.
It's isness, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I am has been used by Nisargadatta, by Dr. Kinslow, and many others, is because there's a felt sense. Everybody has that felt sense of I, but the I is not a me. If you equate it with I am, it's not a me. Me is a very personal thing, where it embodies only my own memory, my own conditioning, the way I see things, the way I feel, my viewpoint, which is all based on me. But if I look at what me consists of, my viewpoint, my conditioning, my training, it's all limited. Because if it was taken away, I'll still be who I am. But there will be no me, because all that's left is this awareness. You see, this felt sense of I am. So what we call growth, you're not gaining anything, you're not learning anything. It's an elimination process of everything that blocks it. So so where were we there? With awareness.
With awareness, and when you're absorbed into something, there is no me. There's just this awareness, and in death, well, when this personal me dies, I mean, what remains is awareness.
What awareness is awareness?
This isness, what appears in different forms. It doesn't appear in this special form anymore that me, personal me, has been, but it appears as everything else.
Yes. Okay, now let's go into a little bit further here. Okay? Okay, you said it's true. What remains is awareness. But if the me has totally died, with all its conditioning and everything else, so therefore when I die physically, there's only pure awareness. But since I never became aware that there's pure awareness, then there is no longer someone who survives death. So in order for us to understand that, we have to understand also that there is no separation between thought and awareness, or, shall we say, between awareness and consciousness. See, because consciousness contains thoughts, habits, conditioning, fears, contains memory, contains everything, right? So therefore, when my body drops, and since you cannot separate awareness from consciousness, you see, consciousness is everything that we experience, the world that we experience. But awareness is not tarnished. So therefore, it is pure, and it can be aware of consciousness. Okay? Now, if I become aware of my consciousness...
I as I am.
I as I am, right. If I become aware of my consciousness and see consciousness as simply the role that I'm playing as birth in this lifetime, then what happens when I pass away is that the consciousness and awareness remain intact. Only the body has dropped. But because I have not identified with the consciousness as who I am, okay, I am purer. I'm more into, like Kinslow said, new feelings. I'm more into feelings of joy, feeling of peace, feeling of love.
I as bird, or I as...
no, I am as awareness. Yeah. If I didn't realize myself as awareness...
I as bird.
I as bird, no. No, if I identified myself as bird, only as bird, then when I pass away, I take everything of consciousness that's bird, and so if I lived in fear, then I also can remain in fear when I pass away. Okay, this is why we have psychic phenomena, this is why we have ghosts, because people pass away taking their consciousness with them, which consciousness doesn't die, because consciousness and awareness are intertwined. So they take everything with them, and then they for example, if you happen to be an alcoholic, very strong, so strongly addicted, and you die from alcoholism. Okay? When you die, you start looking for a drink.